Welcome everyone to the Monkey Business Talk Show episode number 1. You'll get something from a bad conference, even if it's bad.
I actually wanted to dip my toes into the sea.
Screw these speakers. I made a Claude agent that can replace you.
Well,
It's just like, stop lying. I hate seeing that LinkedIn post. Replace my entire SEO team, replace my whole content writer team. If you want to sponsor us, even though you don't know who we are, give us your money.
woohoo! Welcome. Hi,
You're
Vladan.
amazing, Vladan. You're amazing. Welcome, everyone. Episode number 1 of the Monkey Business Talk Show. Something that me, myself, and I, Vladan, and my co-host Maja are starting. And Maja, can you please tell these beautiful people what the hell are we even doing with this?
Yes, hi. So, Vladan and I, you'll learn about us throughout the episodes if you listen. We actually wanted to make something that every early stage founder, go-to-market expert is going to watch and have fun, right? That's the point. So we were thinking about having a 35-ish minute conversations between two of us or with a guest and just sharing some great insights on, pricing, marketing strategies, sales strategies, growth strategies. We wanted to make a kind of Jimmy Kimmel talk show where everything is, fun and people are really relaxed. And if they're relaxed, they're honest. So you can enjoy that 35-minute conversation during your Friday lunch. That's it. That's all. We're going to introduce some, funny questions, interesting questions, games. We have planned to do a bunch of stuff, but on a thin budget right now. So we really want to make a different type of cake for go-to-market people that you're gonna enjoy.
I'm gonna be even less political. Podcasts are boring, and
All right.
podcasts are just time consuming. And I'm saying this with heavy heart because I know that Maja runs already the Trust Mode podcast, and it's amazing. Guests are amazing, and there are many amazing podcasts out there. We can name many, but 2 hours, 3 hours, where's the good old episode of 30 minutes, just fast-paced conversations about things and commenting, and where people can learn something, have fun, and just enjoy the content. There are also people out there doing that, but we wanted to give it a shot, so here we are. This is gonna be a little bit all over the place because we're still kind of figuring things out, but the basic format is this: first segment, second segment, and third segment, and that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Vladan.
So without further ado into the details, let's jump into the first segment, which is the number of the day. Number of the day is number 12. This first episode number of the day is 12. 12 because we just returned from Saastanak, and if you've been living under the rock, that's the best conference for SaaS businesses in eastern part of the Europe. My personal favorite best, because it's practically my neighborhood. But I've been going there for the past few years, and I always had a good time. And this year, me and Maya went there to shoot with the biggest experts from all over the world, and opportunity was just something that we couldn't miss on, because we had experts from literally all over the globe in one place, 2 days of shooting. So why 12 episodes of the talk show? 10 episodes of the talk show and 2 podcasts.
10.
Yeah, so
10
it's 12
episodes of the
altogether.
talk. Yeah.
Why did we go there initially, Maya?
Because I actually wanted to dip my toes into the sea. I was so selfish. I asked for a free ticket for us.
That's the thing you don't hear on podcasts. That honesty. Screw these speakers. I want to dip my toes in the sea. That's why I went there.
No, I did want to dip my toes in the sea, but I wanted to do it in between the filming. So we had 2 days of filming nonstop from, let's say, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., right? We were nonstop on it. And I was really, really excited and energized by those conversations because we spoke with Sarah Kathleen Gordon on art of positioning and what everybody gets wrong, Emilia Kuznitska from User Pilot on agent-driven user journey, ABM strategy, that works for them and help them move off market, with Ognen Boshkovich, an amazing creative guy that just founded Artificial. It's an AI video production company. Chris, the last name?
Cunningham or Gannon?
No. It's Chris, the pricing guy.
Oh.
Shishkevich.
Shishkevich, yes.
Shishkevich, yes. Chris Shishkevich, the pricing guy on winning pricing strategies for the SaaS. Chris Gannon, that's Bush on PLG, and many, many other, or a few more other names. And it was really amazing. And in between, I did dip my toes early in the morning because that's when I could. Well, Vladan, how many beers did you have? How many parties did you attend?
No, I don't drink beer because I'm losing weight and
Oh,
beer
right,
is super
right.
caloric. That's what my wife told me, apparently.
Why?
The thing for me was like, they had amazing 2 parties for the first night and the second night. And of course, just like every extrovert, I had to do my thing and just party, like be the last one to stay there. So yeah, for going to your room at 4:30 a.m. is not always the smartest option, especially when you have a day next recording. We unfortunately didn't manage to see any of the presentations due to the filming and everything, but yeah, it was amazing. The question from me is, when you see these conferences, and God knows that you and me have been on many of those, there are always 2 types of people who are always going and people who are always saying next year. Why do you think so?
I don't know. I just know this conference, Saastanak, was really not boring. I honestly hate boring conferences, right? So this one, it felt like, I don't know, a startup that everybody joined and everybody's a part of this massive community and they're having fun while they're kind of working, right? And meeting amazing people. I can't describe the energy. You need to go and see. So Saastanak is not boring, and that's number 1 selling point.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say as well, because all the conferences started from idea of gathering experts to get experts to do presentations and transfer their own knowledge to the audience. But that's boring. Like, you have to make it interactive somehow. You have to make people network somehow. You need to figure out, this year, workshops at Saastanak, next level. Like, that's exactly the next level thing. Open your laptop, we're going to do this right now. You're going to learn something right now. And that's kind of the goal that I see when it comes to the conferences. Majority of conferences are still, here's the guy, he made it. He's going to tell you now how he made it. Hey guys, I made it. And this is exactly how I make it. Okay, this is the next guy. He also made it. How did he make it? I make it this. Like, all the same. Playbooks, success stories and everything. To me, it's all the same. Making it interactive, making people network. That's the thing that I think, if better communicated to that type of the people who are always going next year, it's gonna be a game changer for them, because you'll go there, you'll learn something new, you'll get hands-on experience, you'll meet new people who will connect you to new opportunities and provide you with, they're gonna change your mindset. And that's why I think that operators and founders, early stage founders, definitely should go to these conferences, even if it's bad. Like, you'll get something from a bad conference, at least you got yourself out of the house.
No, but the thing here is that even if it's bad, the beach is just there. So you can just leave whatever is boring and bad, and you can just sunbathe and have a cocktail and enjoy it, and it's a vacation, right? But other conferences are, you're in these big theater halls, like with 10,000 people. Where are you going to go? Nowhere. Here, you can dip your toes into the sand or the sea and just honestly just chill and enjoy. And that's why a lot of people are actually staying for the entire week at Saastanak, and that's what we did.
What's the worst thing you can do when you go to a conference like this?
Be stuck in a room recording 10 hours a day.
Let's do worse.
Not go to any party.
Let's do worse. Like, We did ask a few guests on our talk show in Saastanak, like, would you rather, and then get something out of their profession, or text your ex at 2 a.m. And I believe that texting your ex at 2 a.m. from the conference is not a good idea.
Oh my God.
Not at all.
Oh no.
But
No,
things
no,
like
not
this,
at
like
all.
people fail on these conferences because some people are having difficult time with connecting with other people, but being closed, I think is the mindset. Like going there thinking you know something and you are something, and then just keeping that level of ego. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that you can actually do, because you're limiting yourself to new experiences, new knowledges, and everything.
I'm listening to Vladan right now, and he's so hyped about a conference. Vladan, like you
I
can
love
easily
conferences. I
no,
like meeting new
listen.
people. Yeah.
No, you're extroverted. That's awesome. I'm not. And then that's why you're on this show, because I'm not an extroverted person. Number two, you are 10 years younger than me, and I can see the joy and happiness when you go to an amazing conference. It doesn't make the conference less amazing or more amazing, but for me, like no, I don't like conferences anyhow. But even though
Why?
Sasana had a very, very specific vibe, I just don't enjoy conferences. Not my thing.
I don't know. I don't know. Like meeting new people, getting you. Probably because you're usually the one people ask about things, because you have a rich history in marketing. You have a very successful marketing agency behind you. You've been a CMO of multiple successful startups, and you have huge knowledge, and you would be the first one that I would bother on conferences to ask you things. So
I
that's
don't mind
from your
answering.
perspective. Yeah.
I don't mind answering. The best bit is just sitting down, chilling with some people that you click, like a couple of people, and have a nice conversation. And that's the bit that I really like. I have rarely visited a conference where I heard something new. And you're right. You're not going to conference just for that, right? You're going to, okay, learn something new, but mostly meet people. And since I'm not a very extroverted person, I like to chill there, sit there, and see who will come to me. If you come to me, I'm happy to chat. But I'm not a person that will come to you and ask you, "Hey, buddy, how are you doing? You want to grab a beer and let's talk about pricing?" Right? So
I'm gonna use this
I'm
point
learning
as a
from you.
perfect
I'm learning from
angle.
you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna use this point as a perfect angle for our next segment, which is a hot take. You have vast knowledge when it comes to the marketing, SaaS, B2B, and how to make those things work smoothly. And you've done it so many times before. What if I approach you at a conference right now and tell you, Maya, I made a cloud agent that can replace you?
No, that's bullshit. Come on.
How would you
No.
feel? What would you say? Like, I know, I built it. My cloud
I
agent
would
is going to
think
replace you and your entire marketing team.
kid, you don't know what you're talking about. You honestly don't know what you're talking about. No, AI, I'm very optimistic about. I'm very happy, to play with the AI and AI agents, and I'm doing that. But, if someone comes to me and says that you're going to replace the entire marketing department with an AI agent, bullshit. Okay? So sorry for having to say it like that. But it's not going to happen. We already went through this circle of, okay, we're going to replace a designer, or I don't know, a social media manager with an AI agent, or a writer. It started with writers, right? I'm going to
Yeah.
replace a writer with an AI agent. And the way we actually learn throughout that process that AI agents can only spit mediocrity. Like there is no creative differentiation between content that one single machine is writing. I had this LinkedIn post about how AI can just, when it comes to writing, produce a red mug, right? So it's a red mug, different shapes and forms, but it's still only red mug. And in the vast sea of red mugs, you can't really differentiate between brands. So that's what AI is currently capable of doing, like not unique type of content. Is great for research and so on. And now we're seeing AI companies like Anthropic or OpenAI actually paying big bucks for subject matter expert content writers or creative writers. which is just a proof that creativity still lies within a human, not the AI agent. And
Exactly.
it same
So
goes for a lot of things, a lot of functions.
yeah, and that's actually the very title of our hot take. Claude is gonna my Claude agent can replace you and your marketing team. My Claude agent, because there are so many LinkedIn posts out there of experts that like I hate that those posts are getting traction they don't deserve because they are misleading, they are false, and if you are a CMO, early stage founder or whatever leading any marketing activity, please do know that never, please just save yourself time and never go with any of those Claude agents that with the mission to replace someone in your team. We're not saying this from like human perspective. We are saying this as someone who tried. I personally tried within my own agency. I tried building, because my agency is all about SEO, and of course that today translated in much more than what SEO used to be. And of course, generative engine optimization, working with AI search, it's good as an extension, as help to expert who knows how to wield it. And in many cases, it's actually a longer run than doing some things manually. Now, this may be from the fact that I probably didn't manage to make it quite good. Many people out there probably made it much better than I did, but LinkedIn is full of those posts, and whenever I did try to get from other people agents and everything, it never works. It's always misleading. It's always something where, in my certain cases, from the technical perspective, I usually see posts like my Claude agent replaced my entire SEO team / SEO consultant. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's amazing. Like, I have 2 SEO consultants in my agency, and I have a couple of writers. I was just thinking it might be a good idea to fire these people because I have to give them money every month. Like, I don't want to give them money. I
More
want
money
them
for
to
you.
work for free. Yeah, of course. I want to. Why would I have you when I have Claude Agent? So I download it and set it up and everything. I let it go, and it just spits out huge chunks of data from scraping, from crawling, from everything, and it looks amazing. And at first we were like, oh God, this is actually risky for your position. But that was, of course, not the case when you start getting into the depths, when you see that it starts hallucinating, when you see it starts providing misleading information.
That's still a big problem.
Without
Massive
any
problem.
context. Of course, you provide it more knowledge and you make it richer and better. It provides you with better answers and everything, but still, it's good help. It can speed some processes up, but it still needs a human to oversee all the operations.
My question is, do you ever think it's going to come to the position where it is definitely going to replace, let's say, specifically an SEO content writer?
Never. Fully never. Like 100% replaced, absolutely never. And I don't think we'll ever reach the point where AI will have the same amount of context, creativity, details, experience, and feeling of bringing a judgment call as a human. And that's the thing. Like, it's writing the content. I started off as a writer a decade ago, and writing content is not mechanical thing. It's not super technical thing. It's a part where you can where you find information, like good old research, like you research and then you got your bullet points and you got everything, and to a certain point you come when you want to write something, and then creativity starts in. Should I set this up like here, or should I hook it and then lead it here, or how should I frame it for a reader to understand the better? When should I cut it down and just send the message? When should I elaborate on the message? Like, it's more creative process.
It's a thinking process. Writing is the ultimate thinking process.
Exactly. But that thinking process asks for judgment calls.
Yeah.
I'm choosing this because XYZ. That XYZ is not always familiar, and therefore I don't believe, I may be wrong, I'll talk to myself in 10 years, but I think that AI will never be able to 100% do things on its own without a human. It will always require a human to oversee it. I've seen many processes being optimized to perfection when it comes to the content production. And I know many teams with many writers that are still doing it. Not a single writer got fired. They're all still working with AI, working with their new process is not as manual as it used to be, but none of them get fired.
Yeah.
And that's, I hate seeing that LinkedIn post, replace my entire SEO team, replace my whole content writer team. It's just like, stop lying. And the worst thing, comment agent if you want to get it. Like, I just want to pick a baseball bat and just slam the computer down.
No violence. Chill.
Sometimes the violence is a solution.
No, man, violence is never the solution. It feels like you wanted to create this talk show just to kind of create a contrarian narrative and say, okay, these guys are wrong, these guys are wrong, these guys are wrong, and this is why
I said what I wanted to say in episode 1. I'm done.
Done. No more. Have you seen about, when we talk about Claude agents and SEO writing, have you seen what Ahrefs has done? I mean, the new commercial that they put out.
Mr. Tim Solo.
Yes.
Like, I respect that guy so much. If you're watching this, we do believe that you'll be watching this and providing us with feedback, because I'm personally the great fan, just like any SEO guy, fanboy, yeah. But Ahrefs is doing, like, they should be doing masterclass on marketing, on their processes, and on their SEO, on their content production, on everything. And recently, as you already said, Ahrefs went out with Agent A.
Yes.
They marketed it perfectly with video on Tim's profile. You can check it out on his profile of him basically just getting rid of his team members because Agent A replaces them all. And eventually he said, and I quote, an agent that can even replace your CMO. And he blows himself up in a cartoonish way, of course.
Yeah.
Perfect marketing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So let's just finish on the talk about agents will replace human. Obviously, we're going to be more productive. We're going to need less people. But creativity doesn't lie within an agent. I'm not really sure that we ever will. That's number one. Number two is, I mean, using AI is not cheap. Right now, the real price of using AI and tokens is like not out there. It's probably going to be 10 times more expensive in the next couple of years. We really need to think about that and creating that dependency on AI when it comes to organizational processes, especially within marketing teams or any other teams, right? So you are now deciding whether or not it's cheaper and better to use AI based on the pricing that it's not real, right? So it's really not real. So I constantly think about that. I don't want to go deeper into that, but that's really an interesting thing. Like 10x the expense, the money you're tossing onto AI tokens right now, and see if it's cheaper or better to use a human, and try to find a workflow. We're going to still keep humans there doing their job, but AI is going to support that function in the best way possible.
Exactly.
Recently, and I'm going to be announcing this soon on LinkedIn, when we talk about you're not going to need a CMO, like one founder won't be able to scale a business or a specific type of business to a certain level. He can't just manage a bunch of things and a bunch of functions. It's just not realistic, right? For smaller SaaS companies, sure, there's going to be probably one person founder that is earning multi-million annual recurring revenue very, very soon, if not tomorrow. That's definitely going to happen. And I believe in that AI agentic orchestration and automation, very much so. But I still get invited and get offers to be a fractional CMO or a full-time CMO for certain companies, and that's not going to go away. So I don't think we should be very scared, but we should learn how and where AI actually can help us scale our knowledge and our functions. And that's all I have to say on all the seriousness of Hot Take.
I'm sad to say this, but I share your opinion.
Why are you sad? It's good news, isn't it?
but I like when we don't have the same opinion, because those
That's
discussions
why I
are
said.
one of the main reasons we built this talk show, because we wanted to bring them live. And we're kind of famous for, if we fight about something, there's always people who are listening to us. They're always divided. Some go with me, some go with her, because we're good with argumentative discussion. Nevertheless, definitely do not try to replace your employees, your teammates, anyone with Claude agents. Help them and optimize them with Claude agents, but don't ever try to replace them. And please stop commenting agent or something on LinkedIn to get a playbook. Like stop doing it. Just stop. Speaking of agents, third segment, Signal. Signal will be looking at a crystal ball, something like that, forecasting future based on our assumptions, knowledge, assumptions. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. The Signal for this very first episode is something that has been shaking up the industry for the past 2 weeks, because it's definitely an update after almost 25 years. Let's dig into it straight away. Google's biggest search overhaul in 25 years, announced at I/O on May 19th. The search bar itself now hosts agents that crawl the web on your behalf. Gemini gets a Spark mode that runs autonomous background tasks. AI mode, which is powered by Gemini 3.5 Flash, generates custom visuals, interactive graphics, and mini apps inside the search bar, inside the search page, pieced together from sources across the web. What this basically means that one, AI mode is definitely not becoming the default search mechanism, as expected. Many in the industry have been, since AI mode came out, they've been saying that AI mode will eventually replace the search. That's not going to happen, because search is agentic. Second, AI mode will stay as a secondary option and way of browsing internet through that mechanism. But what is important right now is that many people will see, again, huge traffic drops when this goes out. Why? Because you will be telling agents now in Google search bar to pull the information from the very blue links that you used to visit previously. As someone doing SEO, this excites me and saddens me in the same time, because
what should the companies do then? What should marketing teams do?
Invest in brand.
Right.
I always say the same thing. Like you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem with SEO. You don't have a problem with any of the systems. You have a problem that no one knows about you, and that's your biggest problem. If I'm the only one in the room if I'm in the room with 30 people and I stay up and I go up and say I'm the strongest one here, majority of people will laugh. But if 5 people, others, get up and say he's the strongest one in the room, I'll probably be a little bit feared by others, because I will be identified as the authority, because others are dictating the authority, not myself. Same goes for the SEO. If no one is talking about you, no one is pointing at you, and you have no brand, SEO is going to be super hard game for you. And that's kind of the main thing here. The other thing, what I wanted kind of to discuss, is the behavior from the other side. Right now, there are huge companies out there doing like 3 versions of homepage, testing it out, A to B testing, conversion optimization, everything.
3 is a small number, but okay.
Yeah, but 3 in 7 days, let's say it like that. They're expecting traffic, and they're getting that traffic, and they're converting with the traffic. That traffic, organic traffic, will definitely go down after this rolls out. So my question would be like, how do you optimize for agents? How should you be optimizing for agents when it comes to the user experience or whatnot? When do we even see that future of optimization of the website going away, or website is just a brochure that you'll be just seeing like a postcard, visit card?
I can't see far into the future, but definitely you need to optimize for the agentic future. That's number one. It really depends on what type of business you are. Are you a small SaaS with the low pricing? Or are you PLG? If you're PLG focused, definitely focus on how can you be more discoverable by agents. If PLG is not your play, if you're targeting enterprise sector, you're hunting deers or elephants or whales, whatever you want to call them, there's still website is important. Humans are going to make those important decisions because there's a lot in stake. The price is much greater, and the decision making is longer, and it will involve humans. So it really depends where is your business on that spectrum. But what I wanted to say and finish this signal is just try to invest in other channels. Just move away from plain text, right? Invest in video production. It's very powerful. As Vladan said, brand visibility and brand marketing is going to be extremely important. Try to make your brand fun. Invest in connecting people offline. That's also going to be extremely important in bringing your visibility and brand. And try to build a community. That's another advice. So yes, prepare for the agentic future if you have a PLG motion in place. Don't worry too much about it if you're targeting enterprise sector. That's my take on this signal. A lot of things are going to change, but investing in brand is going to become more important. Already is.
Definitely, and that's exactly the thing that you said. I'm glad that I didn't say it first, because it would be, this guy owns the SEO agency. Of course, he's going to be telling us to invest in the SEO. No, it's not like that. It is, but it's not because of those reasons. You will be researching through AI. You will be researching through LLM models, whether it be Claude, ChatGPT, Perplexity, whatnot, or this new Google search. But still, when it comes to that point of opting in for something, subscribing for something, buying something, there's a good chance you'll be the one. Let me check their website first, and you'll get there. So the game is being recommended by AI, which is a totally different story that I often talk on my LinkedIn about. Please do keep investing in your website as the main marketing acquisition asset, because that's what it is. It's going to stay like that. And I think this is a good wrap. I'm starting to get rage baited by myself with this news.
I can see that.
And,
chill, man. Stay tuned, because we are just editing and preparing the Saastanak interviews. We really think you're going to enjoy it. The next episode is going to be from Saastanak, and I'm not going to tell you who it's going to be with the interview. So thank you again, everybody.
Subscribe, comment down below. We'll answer every single comment.
Oh, yes.
Pinky promise. We're going to answer it, and connect with us on LinkedIn. Reach out, provide us with feedback. We'd love it. And if you think that I should be rage baited more or less, let me know. Please let me know.
No. Okay. Let him know. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Enjoy
Bye.
your weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.